Good morning, everyone, and Assalamu alaikum, buenos dias, Shameela, marhaba, namaskar from the beautiful Johannesburg morning here in South Africa. I welcome all of you to our first edition of Mindful Musings on One World Media. I'm your host, Shameela Asvat, and it is my absolute pleasure to be with you for these special moments this morning. Well, I wanted to start with something practical and something simple just for us to get familiar with each other. And I've decided that we're going to be speaking about listening to yourself. Now, a very special person mentioned this to me yesterday when I mentioned a few of the challenges that I've been experiencing lately. She reminded me to always listen to my body. And this sparked the inspiration for today's talk. So we're diving into a super important topic, listening to yourself. It's all about paying attention to what your body and what your mind are telling you. So you can feel strong, feel good, feel on top of things. Today I'm going to be mentioning a few special mind bites from Mel Robbins, who's one of my favorite coaches, as well as some words of wisdom from Musings. Alright, so let's get to it. Firstly, did you know that your body talks? Think about those moments when you feel tired after a long day, or when your stomach growls with hunger, or when stress weighs heavily on your shoulders. These are signals from your body telling you something important. Mel Robbins, who's a very well-known motivational speaker, emphasizes the importance of listening to these signals. She encourages us to tune into our body's needs and take care of ourselves. Similarly, Musings, who is a respected Islamic scholar, reminds us that our bodies are trust from Allah. In Islam, taking care of our bodies is a fundamental aspect of our faith. By listening to our bodies and honoring this trust, we can maintain our physical and mental well-being. So just for a minute, sit back and think about how many times you've ignored these little signals from your body. I can think of more than a couple of times that I've done this. Secondly, know your thoughts. Listening to your mindset means paying attention to what's going on in your head. Mel Robbins specifically talks about changing negative thoughts and fostering a positive mindset. Now, there are numerous studies showing the link between having a positive mindset and living a positive, prosperous life. When you align your mindset with the goals that you're wanting to achieve. Likewise, in Islam, Muslim often speaks about the power of positive thinking. He teaches us that gratitude, positive affirmation are essential aspects of a believer's mindset. For example, instead of dwelling on thoughts of you being inadequate and not being good enough, remind yourself of all of your countless blessings and express gratitude for these. By being aware of our thoughts and actively choosing positivity, we can uplift our spirits and strengthen our faith, thereby strengthening our mindset, aligning our mindset with the goals that we want to achieve in our lives. And in this way, being happier, offering more by being more grateful. Thirdly, be brave, be strong, be confident, make those changes. Have you guys heard of the 5 second rule? Now, I'm not talking about the one where if you drop something on the floor and if less than 5 seconds has passed, you can pick it up off the floor and eat it. No, I am referring to the 5 second rule by Mel Robbins as a tool for taking action and overcoming that hesitation. Mufti then also encourages us to take action and make positive changes in our lives. In Islam, we have a concept called tawakkul, or trust in Allah. It teaches us to have faith and courage in pursuing our goal. When you feel inspired or motivated, don't hesitate. Act swiftly. So, when Mel Robbins talks about the 5 second rule, I want you to think about yourself waking up in the morning when you open your eyes, laying there, and maybe for a minute, this feeling of dread and despair comes through your mind, and we keep hitting the snooze button. Now, this is the exact time when you can practice the 5 second rule. You got to count in your mind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say to yourself, so what? And get your ass out of bed. Overcome that moment of hesitation, that moment of panic, and think to yourself, what the heck, I'm doing this. And this is not only when you're waking up in the morning. When you're coming to a point in your life when you need to take a step, or there's something that you wanted to do, but you never did it because you're scared about what would happen, what could go wrong, whatever it is. 1, 2, 3, 5, go. I am doing it. I promise you guys, I've done this, I've practiced it, and it is liberating. It makes you feel more confident. You take that step and you go for it. Don't hold yourself back. Specifically when it comes to women, Muslim women all around the world, I can tell you, oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, what if? Oh, what are people going to say? Oh, what if I fail? But what if you fly? Come on, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do it. I'm challenging you today to practice it. Be kind to yourself. Mel Robbins and all other speakers, coaches all around that you can read about, they bring up this topic of being kind to yourself, especially during moments where you feel that you've had a setback or you've experienced a failure. Now, I myself am trying to avoid using the term failure. I rather would prefer to actually say the lesson. I experienced this lesson. Okay, we need to be more self-compassionate and be forgiving to ourselves. In the Quran, Allah emphasizes His mercy and forgiveness, encouraging believers, encouraging all of us to show the same compassion to us and to others. If things don't go as planned, remember that Allah is the greatest and His love and His forgiveness are infinite. Treat yourself with the same kindness and seek strength In his strength, self compassion not only nurtures our souls, but also empowers us to face difficulties with grace and fortitude. Now, being kind to yourself could be anything. One big thing, one major thing is stop the self criticism. Now, I myself am guilty of this. I am my own worst enemy sometimes. I have a very high standard and I hold myself to these standards. And when I don't reach them, then it's the end of the world. But once you become more aware of this and be kinder and more accepting of yourself, you're actually giving yourself the opportunity to learn and to grow. You are being kinder to that child inside of you that's looking for the acceptance and the love and the encouragement so you can prosper and be strong and be healthy and accomplish your dreams and your goals and live a more prosperous, beautiful life. So, in conclusion, listening to yourself is like unlocking a hidden treasure of strength and wisdom. When you start to be more aware of your thoughts, of your wants, your needs, things start to be clearer for you. You make it more visible, you make it more tangible. Something I find quite valuable and there's a huge advantage to is actually writing down my thoughts, writing down my goals, penciling them down. Because once you make it more apparent, it becomes more real and you can break them down further into steps into how you're going to accomplish what you want. Because life is like a river. The river is constantly flowing towards the sea. We're not here to be stagnant, guys. We're here to flow. We're here to grow. We're here to make a difference. We're here to make each other stronger. By paying attention to our bodies, our thoughts, and various teachings, we can cultivate the resilience, positivity, and faith. The resilience to keep flowing, to keep growing, to keep being there for yourself so you can be there for others. Let's remember to honor the trust placed in us by the Supreme Being, by the Source, by our Allah, by our God. Take care of yourself, your mind, your spirit, and your body with compassion and strive to be the best version of you. Thank you for listening, my darling listeners, and have a wonderful week. Love to you all.